cheese quest. The quest for cheese, you are trying to get 2 pieces of cheese and bring them back to your nest area here. Everyone's going to start here. You got certain obstacles that you got to be safe about. Just like a mouse, you got to watch out for the cats that other players can also control to inhibit you. There are traps. Some of them have cheese on them, so you got to watch out for those as well. And you got all these other items, these humane traps, the glue trap, debris, you know, different things that other players can do to put in your way to make it harder for you to get your cheese. So on your turn, you're going to do 3 actions, and there are 5 different things that you're able to do. First, you're able to move. You're going to move to an adjacent hex that is next to you. You cannot move through the walls, and so you're going to have to kind of play this maze game of how to be able to move around and not get caught by certain things. After moving, if you by chance got to a piece of cheese with nothing on it, then you could pick it up. You can only carry 1 cheese at a time, and you're going to want to try to get this cheese back to the nest. You got to do that twice. Now, other players are going to try to do certain things, like one of the other actions is stealing a card from the pantry. So you can steal a card from the pantry as one of your actions, and you will have a certain action that you can do. You can only have 7 cards in your hand at a time, but the other option or another action that you can do is playing these cards. And so this one says move a cat up to 2 spaces. And so if I played that, then I could make it harder for a player, say 1, 2, to come around in this area. If a cat is in the same spot as another player, they will have to drop their cheese. And if 2 of them happen to be in the same place, then you are going to return back to the nest. So there's a little bit more depth rules of how things work and everything, like the cat and all of these obstacles. The glue trap, you know, you're going to be stuck. You're not going to be able to move. The humane traps, you're going to get trapped and have to go back to the nest here, and you're going to lose one of your actions. But you really need to be able to take advantage of this pantry. You can do certain combinations, and so you're going to want to collect some cards to be able to hurt other players, or else they're just going to hurry and get 2 pieces of cheese back to the nest. And so it's all about trying to figure out when a good time to go get a piece of cheese is, and a good time to play some cards to hurt other players. And so it is kind of heavier on that take that action, as you are going to have to hurt other players. It's a very simple family game, and you're going to want to be able to control the board with those cards and with when you are going to perform your actions. There are times during the game that you can also use your cards to disable certain traps and everything, because they will be in your way. And so if you discard 2 of the same type, if you look at the top left side of the card, you are able to disarm or disable any of the things that you're trying to do of any spaces adjacent to you that doesn't have a wall there. And so you would simply discard those and be able to take that off the board and make it possibly easier for you to be able to get your cheese and get back to your nest. Again, this is Cheese Quest, the quest for cheese. If you like what you see, then go buy it.